So what do you think, is going to happen with the Soto extension? Do you think it's just talks, or do you think they're going to get something done? What do you think?
I think we'll have something done. I don't know when. It's gonna probably take a minute, but Soto says his phone's always open. And at some point, bro, I don't care if you're a client of Scott Boras. I don't care if you're a client of anybody else. It's up to you. You're the
Yeah.
player. If you feel like this is it, if you feel like this is your home, then no matter what, you can get the deal done. Like Ken said, and like you said, everyone said in the chat, this team can do it, man. I do not. I know money talks. I get it because Steve Cohen and the Mets have the most money to make anything happen, but I think he has the power to make it happen
Mm-hmm.
and stay with the Yankees. Like that's just my thought. Like you saw what happened with Scott Boras this past offseason, Ace, and you already saw Jordan Montgomery fired him. There's players out there already firing him because of how he handled the offseason. Now
Yeah.
it's different with Juan Soto. Juan Soto is a different breed. Blake Snell and Jordan Montgomery, like he's one of the best players in baseball. I get that. The contract offers on the table for him is gonna be nuts. At the end of the day, it's just I think it's up to him. So
Yeah.
I think the deal could be done.
Absolutely. It bodes well for the Yankees that the Yankees don't do this. They don't even talk about contract negotiations throughout the season. What's up,
Yeah.
Andrew?
What up,
They didn't
Andrew?
do it with they didn't do it with Judge. They didn't do it with Glaber. They always wait to the end of the season. I think that this bodes well for us because I think they learned their lesson from Judge. They came so close to losing him that
Mm-hmm.
they're not gonna fuck around. They're just gonna go ahead and try to get it done. Scott Boras is gonna be greedy. He's known for that. He's gonna try to get every last penny because it puts more money in his pocket.
Yeah.
If Soto says, I want to be here, let's get it done. Let's do something reasonable. 12 years, let's say 550 to 600, I'll take it. Let's get it done. But the thing that scares me is just that whatever offer we offer him, Scott Boras might be like, okay, that's going to be the starting point for the offseason. Steve Cohen, because they're so desperate, might go 100 million over whatever we offer. Culture at the end of the day is going to have to speak on for the Yankees because the fan base has come around to him. We're winning. The Mets, you could throw all the money you want, but you're going to go over there to what? To lose? That team is horrible.
That's the thing. At the end of the day, it's like I think about happiness.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, money talks. Like you want the most money out of anything. Go get your money, especially as a young player like him. You got to look kind of long term here. In 10 years, right? Do you feel yourself more happier with the Yankees or do you feel yourself more happier with the Mets?
Of course.
If you look at a long term plan here, and
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like I'm not being biased, but I just feel like it's more stable with the New York Yankees. You've already played there. You already
Mm-hmm.
felt it out. Like you know how it is. Like the bleacher creatures are out there screaming your name. You know, everyone loves you. Like the home runs that you hit, the crowd goes nuts. That is what Juan Soto at the end of the day will look at and say, I don't care how much money that Cohen or anybody throws at me. I'm taking a nice deal here. I'm saying nice. He's still going to make 550 million. That's floor.
Mm-hmm.
He's still going to make 550 million dollars floor. He's still going to get his money.
And
That's what I
once
think with Juan Soto.
and once you get to that point, money's money. Like you're rich regardless. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Not to shit on Met fans, say, or the Mets organization. I mean, they suck, but not to shit on them for this point. It means more when you win in the pinstripes. It really does. Like we're talking about from a baseball standpoint. And considering we haven't won since '09, bro, to be the guy that brings it home for this franchise
Yeah.
to make it happen, you'll go down in history, dude. And Yankee
Oh
fans
yeah.
will never forget you. You'll go down as one of the greatest players in New York if you bring home a couple of championships here. Dare I say, can you imagine if he has a 12-year career, all with the Yankees goes off? Dare I say, could he go down as one of the greatest Yankees of all time, if not the greatest Yankee? I don't know.
Man, I agree, man. He could go down. That's just how good this guy is. He just passed Mickey Mantle with
Mm-hmm.
walks. Like I know it's just walks, right? But that's Mickey Mantle that
No, but
we're
that's a
talking
big
about here.
deal. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a big
like
deal. Yeah.
that's a big name.
Mm-hmm.
And then the total bases. I think it was like a 4+ total base per game. He had like 80
Yep. Yep.
before 26 or whatever. And Mickey Mantle was first place. That's the list that he's on, man. A lot of people don't see how good he was. Like I watched baseball. I knew this guy was special. I saw him when he got called up. It's hard to watch when, he was with the Padres because the West Coast time, no one watches the Washington Nationals. No one really knew how good this guy is until now. Like now that you watch him every single day as a Yankee, every single game you watch, you see how good this guy is, man.
Yep.
It's like the small things that he does. He gets on base. He reads the pitches so well. You see how many pitches that he takes, Ace? That it's
Mm-hmm.
like just misses low or just misses inside. And he's over here doing the shuffle. Like, yeah, Yeah, I
Exactly.
know. What's up? Like,
Like,
that's just what this guy does, bro.
got that
And
moxie. Mm-hmm.
out of everyone in the lineup, he's the only one that's doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Judge doesn't do that. Like, oh yeah, 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 oh, shaking his head at the pitcher, like,
But he's
you
bringing
know,
that culture though, because even you see Judge dropping f-bombs and like "fuck yeah" and they're like to each
yeah,
other, and we didn't see that before because this Yankee mantra of we have to be so cookie cutter. Not this
hmm
year, dude. We got swag this year. We got
yeah.
energy this year.